A man took out an arc welding gun and directed the blazing flame at the steel plate. Before long, the gold bars in the bank vault began to melt under the continuous heat. Molten gold flowed down through the hole and dropped into the sewage in the sewer, where it re-solidified into gold. The man kept this up for about half an hour and melted gold worth $20 million. But the sustained high temperature triggered the alarm. The inspector got the news and rushed to the scene immediately. By the time they opened the vault door, the man had already fled. The man loaded the gold onto a pickup truck and then drove onto a ferry. However, the police soon caught up with him. At an intersection, the police stopped the pickup truck, but then they found that the man had left. A woman was driving, and there was a dummy in the passenger seat. In fact, the man had taken the gold to meet the robber. Not long ago, the robber had kidnapped his daughter. This was because 8 years ago they had robbed a bank together. During the escape, the robber not only lost a leg, but also the money they stole was taken by the man. At that time, the man was chased by the police, and in desperation, he burned all the money. Since there was no stolen money, he only served an 8-year prison sentence. After getting out of prison, the robber found him and kidnapped his daughter, demanding that he return the money from that time. But he didn't have the money, so for the sake of his daughter, he had to rob the bank again. He took the gold, hoping the robber would release his daughter. But because the robber had lost a leg, he not only wanted to take the gold for himself, but also intended to kill the man's daughter. The man with one leg advantage defeated the robber. Then he got into the driver's seat and drove the car into the lake. The flames on the car went out, but the trunk was about to be filled with water. The man tried to open the trunk but couldn't. Finally, he found a crowbar and rescued his daughter just as the trunk was completely submerged.